Alright. Gather round, fellow DeFrehns. It's showtime. Yes, indeed it is. So, how do I usually begin this? Alright. It's been a while since I've done one of these intros, so you'll have to forgive me. Anyway, you have to forgive me. So, okay, I think this is how it goes. Hi everybody, and welcome to DeFrehn Live. I'm your host, Aidan DeFrehn. Now, as you may recall, last time on the series, I think it was just a sketch dump stream. Okay. Sup? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Tan the Man. Alright, so, yeah. Alright. Anyway. So like I was saying, last time on the series, I ended up doing some sketch dumps. So today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. And by a little bit, I mean like something we probably already did like 2 episodes ago. That is, experiment with Blender a little bit. This is a scene that I'm working on for the other Billy and Mandy ReAnimated Collab. So let's see here. Actually, I like my pencils with a lot of texture, but at the same time, I don't really have any texture stuff, so I guess solid will have to do for now. I also tried to map the grease pencil to what we're working with right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but what I'm doing here is tracing over the original storyboards. And by original storyboards, I mean like storyboards that I put into an animatic. Now, the last scene I animated for this collab, I used OpenTunes. However, I figured that this time I would most likely use... I mean, not even most likely. I am using Blender's Grease Pencil. Actually, what I'm probably going to do here is... Because the angle's kind of like almost perpendicular, but not really. Yeah, something like this should do it. Let's try to recalibrate this. Yeah, right around here should be good. Actually, let's... Since I have it in an angle right now, let's delete this keyframe. Actually, we'll name this one Sketch, like I have it right here. Alright, circle test. Yeah, see, last time I did this... Last time I did this, the grease pencil seemed to follow the camera pretty well. Don't know what's going on here. Actually, I think maybe if I go in here, I'll probably... Adjustments, relations... Let's parent this to the camera. Yeah, then that didn't do anything either. If only there was a point of reference. It's gonna be good. I hope so. Let's use... I don't think I've actually tried this out yet. Use lights. Which doesn't really seem to do anything. Actually, let's start with the ending frame, since that's kinda where I started last time. Because the goal of this is to try to blend... Because the goal of this is to blend 2D animation with 3D backgrounds. Now, fortunately, this is only a rough sketch layer, meaning that this will not be... meaning that a representation of this will be in the final render, but not the sketch itself. Actually, you know what Wait, hang on. Right here. Camera. Actually, I think... because this is what I used to do in Blender 2.7. Lock camera to view. Yeah, it's essentially... I mean, I feel like it could work. Alright. There's... the grease penciling will have to wait. Right now, I'm planning on... I feel like maybe I could work on the... maybe I could work on the environment a little bit. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, DMB, welcome to the stream. I actually managed to install Flash themes. Alright, the tools you need to visit Flash themes. Yeah, ready for another cool stream. Alright. Now then. I think... because I haven't really used Blender 2.8 onwards that much. But I have used it enough to know where everything is. So Control E. Maybe one more. Nah, that's a little too much. Alright, that'll do. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Add effect. Oh. Physics properties. Ah, here we are. Let's see. Maintain volume. Damped track. Let's try track 2. And then camera. Then we'll fiddle around with this. Fiddle around with this a little bit before. Aha! There we go. That will work. The good news is it works. Bad news is we're likely gonna have to redraw this. That's for later. I think what I want to do here is make this like an emit. Like have this be, give this an emission shader. And then we'll turn on bloom. Actually, what I want to do is and then I'm probably gonna have to get like the original screenshots of this. At least the ones with the most information that I can use for reference. So I'm gonna have to be right back again. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, I should probably also mention, if this happens in Blender, where you grab an object, you put it in a different direction, and it keyframes it for you, a lot of the time auto keying would be on. I recommend turning this off and then pressing Shift Alt I or Shift Option I on Mac, which will allow you to clear all the keyframes in each thing. Now, the only reason I mention this is because, well, I did that. I think I remember doing this earlier. Allow me to show you. Pretty much that. Anyways, back to this. Oh, and another thing. When the cursor is in a different spot where you don't want it to be, Shift S allows you to set the cursor to somewhere else, like say, cursor to world origin. That the less you know thing looks cool. Thanks. Anyways, let's bring that back to where it was. And now that we have the original screenshot, Actually, I think I might need to go into shading here. Here it is, shading. And now y'all get to watch me make a fool of myself. Whereas I try to make this work. Probably make a new texture, blend, easing, make this vertical. I think I might need to bring in the image again. There we go. And we go into color ramp. Actually, I think it would work better if I used constant. Put this around 0.25. Put this around 0.75. That'll work for now. So let's push this to the side. Oh, I just realized there was already a thing here for images. Well, yeah, let's bring this over here and then collapse this. So let me try to... Oh, guess I could use preview. Use nodes. Oh, use notes. There we go. I think maybe if I do image texture, yeah, that's not going to work. Put this in here. I have a feeling that this could work. And then, ooh. I like this thing already. Yeah, bring this to the y-axis. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now let me see if I can find something that could help me with this thing. Principle. It's been a good bit since I've Oh wait, I think it was Mix RGB. Really? Oh, it was Mix Shader. Okay, let me bring this in. See if that works. I mean, kinda. Alright. Honestly, Blender is a software that, while I do not yet know how to properly use to model or animate, I do have a certain hand for fiddling a bit with the UI and make things happen. Specifically, certain text and camera tools. The one I use is 2.79. Yeah, I use 2.79 as well. What if I used... Ooh. Ooh, that actually works. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, yeah. Let me duplicate this, see if I can make this work in my favor. Nope. Maybe if I put a mix shader. Oh yeah, see, I'm trying to make that look a little more orange though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And then maybe if I mix RGB, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So let's use the mix shader and another emission node. We are getting there. I'm just trying to find what I can do to make this work. Wait a minute. Here we are. Separate RGB, or combine RGB. Which one would work? That would likely work. Color ramp. I just remembered. There we go. I think I got it working now. Go back to... Try triangle. Yeah, I feel like saw works the best. Bands. Doesn't seem to be a difference, other than it being stretched a little bit more. Ooh. Actually, what if I... Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Let's change this to this. Make sure everything lines up. Distortion. Bring up the detail a little bit. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's... Oh. That was probably a terrible idea. Let's go into this. Control R to edge loop. I should really get a second monitor, or at least something that could control the less you know things. If you know what I mean. Alright, that should work. And then we'll go into modifiers, simple deform. Alright, RX90. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I forgot to apply. Should probably... Trying to get this to work, but... No. Not even close. Let's try subdividing this. See if it gets a different result. Didn't do anything either. We're getting somewhere. Oh. It was bend. Hang on. Let's... And now we'll apply the material to here. Wait for it. There we go. And now we'll replace that with our new thing. Let's try it. Let's try applying all the transforms. That almost works. Oh, there we go. Apply that back to Z. Alright, that works. Now we're getting somewhere. Now let's apply some other shaders. Leave that there. $10,000 Actually, maybe let's take that down to 1,000. There we go. Accidentally hit it. And now we'll see if there's like any checkerboard select thingy. Ah, here we are. That's not what I meant, but yeah, let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, they pretty much align. There we go. And that's pretty much our scene. Actually, let's make a new collection. Name this one Background. Let's crank this up to around 5,000. Get rid of the shadow, because there's no real shadows in the scene. Let's take a look at it now. I'd say that looks alright. Let's save it. That was my seat. Alright. I have used Blender before when working with Ballywick's logo templates. Few softwares which I'm thinking of experimenting with are OpenTunes, Flash Themes, and Blender. Alright, looking cool so far. Thanks. So now let's get back to the grease pencil. Actually, before I do that, let me select these and bring those here. Now let's go back to the 2D animation part. Let's bring this back up. Or maybe I don't need, well, actually, yeah, I think I might need to. Bring this back. Go into draw mode. Actually, because most of the animation will be right around there, and I guess here too. So alright, there we go. No available. Oh, right. Hang on. Insert blank keyframe, active layer. There we go. Now we're back to drawing. I really have to get my XP Pen tablet to work again. And what I'm showcasing now is what I showcased then is the exact reason why. Let's bring that. There There we go. Yeah, it's getting a little silent. Hang on, let me put on some music. Alright. I'm surprised it took me this long to realize that the music wasn't on. Alright, rough. I mean, I think that's okay. Considering this is a sketch layer. AKA a layer that's likely not going to be seen in the... That's not going to be seen in the final render. Alright. Almost there. There we go. And then we'll... It's literally the first frame that... hang on a sec. Let's... I think it was right... If I recall correctly... Ah, here we are. Onion skinning. Oh, right. Hang on a sec. Oh. And then we'll... You know, I've actually... While we're on the subject of reanimated collabs, I've also been thinking about hosting one. Specifically... a Charlie Brown Christmas. If anybody hasn't done one already. Which I don't believe anyone has, but... If they have, correct me if I'm wrong. In fact, I'm in the very early stages of hosting that collab. Think of this as like a... as like a little bit of a teaser to my next collab. Alright, and then yeah, because I'm currently trimming all the clips down to where somebody can animate it. If that makes any sense. I think I'm up to chapter 2 right now. Alright. And then we'll likely... let's go back to this frame. Yeah, around 64 is where I wanna... using a different eraser. Oh wait, hang on a second. Insert blank keyframe. Well, actually, let's... typically active keyframe. There we go. Now let's go back to... oh. Actually, let's... alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Now, I actually recorded some other songs on the other side. That's all you're gonna hear out of that. Because that's all copyrighted songs. Although, if you want to know the track list, goes like, Never Gonna Give You Up. There's a Prince song, Life is a Highway, and Sledgehammer. And Aerosmith's Angel, so. Alright, pretty sure it's gonna lag while it's playing, so what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna go frame drop. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know if I'm... alright. Let's see. That reminds me. What happened to the Schoolhouse of Rock collab? Schoolhouse Rock. I wanted to continue that, but considering that I initially wanted people to animate each different song. I feel like that was a little too much work for them, so what I'm probably gonna do about that is I'm gonna trim it down to one song where multiple people can do different scenes. That song being 3's the magic number. Part of me wants to sing the tune. Oh yeah. But I don't remember the song. Go, grease pencil. You're burning down the paper mile. Yep. Still gotta watch lots of movies. Yep. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, I might have to update the Schoolhouse Rock ReAnimated Collab at some point. And by some point, I mean, like, I'm hoping sometime after the stream I'll do it. Anyway, back to Blender. Alright, let's save this. And I guess that's really it for the animation of Mandy. Actually, what I want to do here is... Alright, interpolate, no... I'm trying to see if there's like a lasso tool. Annotate, interpolate... Cutter. Ah. Hopefully this works. Trying to... Oh. Never mind, that didn't work. Trying to see if I can find something. And I guess that brings me to the end of that tape. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much the end of the tape. 30 seconds of silence. Okay. That's all I'm gonna play of that. Alright. Let's... Use additive drawing. When creating new frames, the strokes from the previous active frame are included as the basis for the... Oh, that's actually kind of cool! At least it sounds cool. I'm trying to find... Yeah, I can't find it. And I can't really interpolate frames because... I'm using different drawings and stuff like that. Maybe if I use the box select tool, that could work. Oh. Apparently it just cuts. Nope. Maybe if I go into edit mode, that could work? Alright. Back to draw mode. And we're getting there. Let's bring this back a little bit. There we go. Now let's watch it again. I mean, for what it is, it could work. Alright, I might revisit that in a different... Alright. So yeah. What did we learn today? Blender, while very, 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 very heavy on a lot of things, I really only know very few things about it. I love doing that. I don't know why. I just do. I think that might become a new thing for... That's gonna become a new thing for DeFrehn Live. Whenever I say anything that's, like, slightly educational... Yeah, whenever I say anything that's even slightly educational... I'm gonna do that thing. Alright. Let's... Alright. Actually, one more thing. Make sure that's saved. Alright, yep, it's saved. So, with that done, I think we all know what time it is now. Gather around, everybody, it's music time. Oops, I intended to send something before that. Ah. Okay, then. So, let's... Alright. Let me go grab my guitar. There I am. The less you knew, and will likely never know. Probably. Probably not. Who knows? So let's... So now that we're here... Alright. Despite all my rage, I am still just a dude and... Despite all my rage, I am still eating chips on a stage. Despite all my rage, I am still just a Nicolas Cage. Yeah, has anybody ever listened to the song... I think it was just called Today by the Smashing Pumpkins. Hence why I also referenced another Smashing Pumpkins song. If you know anything about the Smashing Pumpkins, you know. They're a great band. 1979, Tonight Tonight, Today. What other songs did they have? Of course, there was the one I just mentioned. Despite all my rage, I am still just a Nicolas Cage. And, you know, the killer in me is the killer in you. Which I think was off that same album. What was it called? Melancholy and the something something. I ain't too much of a Smashing Pumpkins guy, I'll admit. Alright. I have listened to a few Smashing Pumpkins songs. Good to hear. Alright. Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. Yeah, I think that's the one. Alright. Out here in the fields. I'm still a really heavy Corn from Peru fan. Oh yeah, Corn from Peru. I did my time and I won out, so I'm fishing C. Oh yeah, the Hedra Pilly Cheppers. Get moan in the state of Mississippi, Papa number bumba number mama what's a hippie. It's time to reiterate California. It's time to reiterate California. Snuffleupagus ate my asparagus. Supernova toilet clog. Hey-oh. You don't know what I say, no. I love that song. Ah, here we are. One of my personal favorites of Hedra Pilly Cheppers. Ah, here we are. Alright. It's actually the only... It's actually the only band I listen to often. Along with California, California. Alright. And California and California. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see what else. He's gonna take you back to the past. That's really the only part I know. Yep. The answering Viper. He'd rather have a buffalo. Alright. Not really much of an AVGN guy, as in I haven't really seen much of his stuff, but that theme song is definitely great. Yeah, it really is. Alright. Wrong chords. Alright, here we go. That was supposed to be Eruption. You know how it's kind of like... What was the guy's name? Actually, let me look it up. It was... I was trying to do the Eruption riff without actually learning it. Hang on, let me check it up. K-Mac 2021. That was the one I was trying to do. Alright. Or at least the one I was trying to copy, you know. Alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna go a bit early since Jacob is doing a Twitch broadcast. Alrighty then. And besides, I already have, like, one more thing I want to talk to you about before the Q&A. So a few days ago, I went to my local thrift store, like I do, and I found this Sonic boombox thing that actually worked, and they were charging like $7 for it. So of course I had to take it. I don't know if I'm gonna take a picture of it, but trust me when I say it actually looks kind of cool. I suggest looking up the Sonic CD... Yeah, Sonic Boombox. Yep. Yeah, as in the Hedgehog. Yep. Yeah, I look up Sonic Boombox Jazzwares, because Jazzwares was the one that manufactured the thing. So yeah. Sonk the Hog. Alright. So now we move on to the Q&A session, where I answer up to 3 questions. Yeah. Sunken Friends. Alright. So yeah, up to 3 questions I will answer. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, leave it in the chat. Your thoughts on Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert movie? I want to see it, but, you know. Yeah, I want to see that Taylor Swift thing, but, you know. I feel like it might be a little bit too expensive, especially in this economy. In other words, Pennsylvania represent, since I believe Taylor Swift is from Pennsylvania, so yeah. Favorite non-Muppets Jim Henson project? I'm probably gonna have to go out on a limb and say dinosaurs. That sitcom that's literally about dinosaurs. And that's it. It's pretty much just about dinosaurs. Adventure! Just adventure. If you know, you know. I mean, I wish I could do the voice, but, you know, I'm not Kevin Clash, so. I actually have his 2 fantasy films, Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. Rare ones, actually. It is interesting. So, yeah. Thoughts on the Taylor Swift concert movie? I want to see it, but I don't want to really waste any money, so. And favorite Jim Henson project? Dinosaurs. So yeah, one more question, and then I'll wrap things up. The Let's Think joke from episode 2, I believe, is literally my favorite one. Have I seen Once Upon a Studio? I have not, but I'm planning on seeing it soon. Actually, is it on Disney Plus? Cause yeah. But yeah, Once Upon a Studio, I'm planning on seeing soon. So yeah, yeah. Is it on Disney Plus? Cause I might check it out. And I've already seen clips of it on tweets. It's on Disney Plus where I am at. Alrighty then. I'll probably check it out then. So yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. So. Alright. So. How do I wrap things up? I mean, I know how to wrap things up, but I'm just planning on thinking about what I want to do next stream, you know? Yep. See you next week. Actually, I'm planning on uploading a video Saturday, so yeah. Alright. Join me next time as I might do a thing. I have no idea if... Alright. And once again, thanks for the redesign. Oh, you're welcome. Alright. Join me next time as I probably experiment, or maybe just do like another sketch dump thing. If you know what I mean. Yeah, like another sketch dump stream, like 2 streams ago at this point. So, yeah. I'm afraid it's time for me to go. Always remember, love with your heart, use your head for everything. Oh, wait. I forgot about that final part. Hang on, I need to think about it a little bit. Okay, I think I got it now. I'm afraid it's time for me to go. Always remember, love with your heart, use your head for everything else. My name is Aidan DeFrehn, and stay classy, Philadelphia.